Sit with things being undone. You have to learn the art of stepping back from those insane expectations that are being forced upon you. If you can sit with things being undone, it will help you have the space that you desperately need in the modern era, and it will help you get better at whatever it is that you really want to pursue. That thing that you want more than anything that's separate from work or school or whatever base reality you have to deal with to survive, the thing that you really want, you can't always be turned on. You can't always be stressed about whatever ambition it is that you have. You have to learn to sit with things being undone. So you just have to remember how ridiculous it is that the reason everybody is so stressed is because there is a technology being forced on everyone that is making them narcissistic, and that is forcing them to look at themselves not as a person, but as a brand on a computer screen. And it really is like, it's just pure comedy when you really look at it like on face value, that every human being is being forced into becoming some sort of product. The modern technological world is pushing people into a level of narcissism that is so extreme it will literally kill them. So just remember how ridiculous it is and how asinine all of it really is. You do not have to participate by those standards. You do not have to live by the standards that are being put on you by social media and technology. It is all ultimately optional. So you just have to choose to be free of the insane modern narcissistic standard that is being placed on everybody. You can live by your own expectations for your own pursuits. You do not have to constantly be in this hyper-stimulated, hyper-worried, worked-up state because you feel like you need to be accomplishing something at every given moment. That desire is a result of this modern, insane narcissism. It is this relentless anxiety that is just being pushed on everybody. You do not need to constantly be furthering yourself in the digital world. That is just the insane narcissistic expectation that's being put on everybody. Being so worked up that you feel like you just can't accomplish anything is a very common symptom of the modern world, and that is by design. They do not want you to feel like you have the ability to pursue something that's meaningful and personal. People have things that mean something to them, but they're so distracted and so assaulted by the modern world that they just can't get to it. So you just have to acknowledge that that is intentional. The chaos of all of that is meant to throw so many things at you at once that you feel like you can't do anything. And if you're the kind of person who has a lot of different pursuits that are separate from whatever basic things you have to do to get through life, then that is going to be nearly impossible when you're dealing with the level of stimulation and narcissistic insanity that's being thrown at you. So separate yourself from the insane expectations however you can. Give yourself your own space to do the things that really mean something to you. And once you can do that, whatever it is that you want to do, you're going to get a whole new appreciation for it because you can see how much more meaningful that is in comparison to all of the entirely meaningless things that are constantly being thrown at you and expected of you. The whole world feels like it is coming undone, but you are just going to have to learn to sit with that. That is the only way that you are going to get done the things that are truly meaningful to you.